just made me feel not a man, because obviously I couldn't give her a baby. And it was just horrible. It was the worst feeling I could ever imagine. So my name's Dan Stark. I play for the Lincoln branch of Man vs Fat. When I first started Man vs Fat, I weighed 152.1 kilos. I used to walk anywhere, get sweaty, used to get embarrassed by it. Literally just walking less than 500 yards, I'd be sweaty. It was horrible. I just think back, looking at myself now, thinking, how did I ever let myself get like that? And to what I'm at now, it's just crazy. Going back to the start of mine and my wife's journey to try and conceive a baby, we'd have multiple attempts to try and naturally conceive. Nothing seemed to work for us, just heartbreaking. After so many attempts, we decided then to go for further advice. Me and Laura both went to the hospital. Again, the fear, is it something myself or is it her? And to find out that obviously it was like due to low mobility myself, but also Laura had a hostile womb, so it was a combination of the both. For them to the doctor to say, obviously, you need to lose weight, that was just the biggest wake-up call for me. Got home, Laura was on the phone to her mum, telling her about results. I could hear her talking about obviously the low fertility, and my heart just sank. Started crying. I had to run upstairs and just lock myself in the bathroom for 5-10 minutes and just cried. And then I found Man vs Fat, literally popped up on my Facebook feed, obviously through looking on the internet of ways to lose weight. And I remember pulling up into Yarborough car park, which is a leisure centre where our league plays. I sat in my car for like 5-10 minutes. And I was like, I can't do this. What are you doing? And I just thought back to myself, no, you need to do this. And I remember thinking after my first game, God, I can't do this. And then obviously going home, getting your first email telling you starting weight. And I just kept looking at it and just thinking, 152 kilos. What do I need to get to obviously get to a healthy weight? I remember stepping onto the scales and I thought, oh, I'm only going to lose probably like half a kilo, something like that. And it wasn't, it was kilos. And at that point I thought, bloody hell, if I've lost kilos within a week and I have tried, but I haven't been doing even more exercise, what could I do if I was pushing myself even harder? After losing so much weight, I remember we obviously had another appointment, some more blood tests and some more fertility tests, took some more samples in. They all came across fine. They looked to increase mobility. So it was like, right, so your next step now is to have a break from the IVF and just try and conceive naturally. If not, then obviously we'll look down the next step of treatment. When Laura found out she was pregnant, she was late. We was like, oh, well, should we do a test? We'd have so many false tests. We thought, oh, do we leave it another week? But she seemed quite excited. She said she felt a little bit different than normal. So I remember she went into the toilet and obviously did a test. And we were sat what seemed like forever waiting for the results to come through. And I remember just the look on her face, and I knew straight away that it said pregnant. And just the face, literally, she was ecstatic. I think we both cried. On March the 3rd this year, 2023, my wife gave birth to our beautiful daughter, Daisy Ann. I've gone from worrying about, are we pregnant? How are we going to lose weight, to worrying about what time's Daisy going to wake up for a feed. My life has just gone from one extreme to the other, but for the best, and it's all down to Man vs Fat. That's all I can say.